Unleaded 86. The green, inflatable alien flutters in the wind, tethered to the gas station pump. I walk down the street. The familiar green conical head of the alien peers at me through an opening on the wall of Spacewalk, a blacklight adventure. As I turn the corner, the tree in front of the building ahead of me shrinks, revealing a bright purple mural. Roswell, we believe. The local museum beckons me, a strange force to uncover the history of this town. I step in. Are you a senior or a veteran? That'll be $7, please. I start from the library and archives. Racks upon racks of files, categorized into folders grouped by date, theme, magazine type, organized in scientific precision. Beyond the archive, I'm greeted by two aliens standing by a crashed UFO against the cardboard backing printed with a western desert landscape. The saguaro cacti are native to Arizona, not New Mexico, but it still manages to set the scene. The first exhibit extensively details a UFO crash of 1947 that happened near Roswell. This is the real deal. The American landscape has been projected upon since the frontier era. Romantic landscape paintings emerging in the 1800s depicted vast, sublime landscapes ripe for exploration. These paintings successfully simulated the feeling of enchantment that European settlers felt in their encounter of this land. The landscape was a blank canvas on which settlers were able to project their aspirations and reinvent their life in the new world. Enchantment, however, was not just a feeling. It became a tool, a driving force in the American West. Simulations, whether they were of the landscape or of another nature, fabricated the experience of enchantment. In the early 1900s, photographs of models which simulated the lunar landscape were being published in scientific journals. They provided a sense of veracity to various hypotheses about the appearance of the moon and other extraterrestrial landscapes. These simulations, based on arid, rocky western landscapes, enchanted the American public and lent themselves to the general excitement regarding space exploration. In 1947, military testing happening around the town of Roswell in southeast New Mexico led to debris from military spying equipment to be found by a resident of the town. In an effort to keep the details of the mission secret, the military reported that the debris was found from a conventional weather balloon, until in 1978, a retired United States Air Force officer revealed that it might have in fact been of extraterrestrial origin. This opened the floodgates for countless of conspiracies to arise, many of which persist to this day, despite multiple reports being released in the 90s by the Air Force debunking the alien theories. It seems we almost prefer false narratives to the truth. Roswell still clings to its identity of the home of UFOs and even reinforces it. Artifice in the town of Roswell is presented as fact. Guided tours take you around multiple UFO crash sites in the surrounding area. Stickers from the International UFO Museum present it as a research center. Roswell has become synonymous with conspiracy. The symbol of the green alien has become the mascot of the town and can be seen on every corner, storefront, gas station. Even the street lamps, which are vaguely conical shaped, have the familiar slanted alien eyes inscribed on them. The town simulation of the UFO conspiracy era recreates the feeling of enchantment once present in the area. Roswell's landscape is demoted to being a backdrop where the aliens take center stage. Enchantment here takes on a new form. It is simulated in the exaggerated and the referential. Roswell has become the home of the UFOs. McGinn's Pistachio Land lures people in via the world's largest pistachio, which sits 20 feet tall by the highway. A rock that is vaguely camel-shaped becomes the logo of the Camel Rock Casino on the other side of the road. The amplified reproduction of objects makes them a thing, and they become recognizable. In the experience of the landscape through the condition of the highway, one's attention is grasped by these roadside attractions, billboards, and advertising sitting on either side of the road, and less so by the landscape, unless that itself is a labeled attraction as well. Is there a way for the mechanics of simulation to reroute one's attention back to the landscape even when it's not a named landmark? Could we enchant the landscape by simulating it?